The idea from first time that I see the site, I feel like just sitting there on the lawn under the tree is only happy. So why not make everywhere blend as one? The interior blend with architecture. You see no boundary of it, and then beyond that, it engages to the surrounding around us. The area was being chosen by the owner because of relationship to the golf. The site, they actually small hill. The elevation of road up into top of the hill is almost like 10 meters away, which is give us a lot of opportunity to design something and then be part of the hill like this. What makes the home distinctive to other house? Of course, this house is being multi-family. We have to organize them in a special way. Being part of the surrounding, being grow from the ground, and then it attaches as if it was a tree. So once the architecture is generating by flow of the tree, it makes architecture not look so blocky. So the house has a life by itself. The tree is the main element of the house. The first idea is try to keep all of them 100%. But of course we know that we cannot keep all. We have to use different technique. We have main core at the center point, and then we kind of spread each family as a wing. Some tree that you may see in this corridor, we allow the branch to punch into the roof line and then work them strong enough not to ruin the whole roof. Each branch is like working along with architecture. The first family got 2 bedrooms up here, and then they got 3 bedrooms for the guests downstairs, and then another 2 bedrooms for family number 2. The idea of the master room, other room as well, is like boundaryless. It's blurred between inside and outside. They can open the windows, open the curtain, and then see direct to the golf course. That is his favorite kind of activity every day. Even on the part of the swimming pool that we have here, because we have a lot of trees, why not we just swim among the trees? If we just put the swimming pool parallel to the house, we have to cut at least 3 or 4 trees that run along the facade of the architecture. So we have to put the pool in another angle, make it swing itself in between the empty space that we have left. And then with that result, the pool is kind of angled to the living area. We can have a swimming place that bring yourself into the nature. The Thai architecture, mostly in the past, rely on the craftsmanship of contractor. You can see the pattern of the wood that being more advanced in terms of layout. So we use that skill to create those patterns that probably hard to find nowadays. We use some of the material like a brass or copper. Probably it just needed to be represent Thai senses. The circle terrace, I think it's become the area that we can have place to sit back, relax, and then enjoy the whole facade of the house. I think not many houses in Thailand that have this kind of space that, okay, we have a space that we can show our house, proud of it. I see the happiness in their eyes, a relaxation that he have all month long that he stay here. That is the most proud of me to see people like happy in what they achieve, because this is an award for their life.
The colors of the home represent the story about Rumah Fajar, the sunrise, Mount Agung. Oh.
The wood is blackened, but it's also related to this idea of a volcanic eruption. And the colors of the red brick remind us of the lava flow, which we were witnessing live as we're building. We would come here in the evenings and we could see Mount Agung erupting and lava coming, like this glow coming out of the volcano. Go as far as you can. We learn how to use that and embrace that to the best of our knowledge.
And then you make it better. We love this neighborhood. We love the valley and the view and the sunrise. We get the most beautiful sunrises. It's the best time of day.
How are you, Jack? How are you? How are you? A lot of the materials that we used are related somehow to the fire and to earth. So you will find these themes reoccurring through the house of either something that is burnt or something that is red. So the red brick is something that gets fired in an oven, and that redness might be the sunrise, but it might also be the lava flow. 2017, Mount Agung erupted, and we were in the middle of building all these walls with the lava stone. And the supply from the lava stone comes from the volcano. So it was providing us with more materials to build the house. So there was this idea that Mother Earth is giving us the materials that we need to build the house. We're very privileged, and I think the children are very privileged to grow up with so much nature around them, to have these open views, not to be caged into a space. It's a very open space.
All right, get it in the target.
Our children have a very strong relationship to nature, to animals, the insects, the lizards, and there's the fish in the pond, and so that is very much part of how they're growing up. The traditional Balinese gate, which is known as the Angkul. Then you come past this gate and it's a little bit like a rabbit hole. It's a little bit like Alice in Wonderland. And this little gate you have to squeeze through. And there is something they call the aling, which is after the gate, which has also something to do with scaring off or confusing any evil spirits. To go further into that concept, we decided to have this bridge that leads to the house. We decided to make it zigzag a little bit, again to get any spirits a little bit dizzy.
When you enter the main door of the house, you're in the living room. So living and dining room open up into one space, and you have the wide open view in front of you. But you still feel like in a cocoon when you're inside. So when you have heavy rains, you feel really comfortable.
And the kitchen. You love the kitchen. You always say this is your favorite kitchen of all the houses we've lived in.
Yeah, I would say so. I think it has evolved over the years. You get fresh air in from outside, but it's not too open. And you can use these two counters really well. The colors, yes, everything you put there looks nice. It was when we became a family. I really felt that I want to eat at home with my family, and I want to have this. I want to have what my mother gave me. And a home only becomes a home when you can also eat at home.
People, friends of ours who've been here on the island and know us, it was just seeing their reaction to it and being like, wow, this is the best house we've ever been to. It adds on such an incredible additional layer to the whole experience. It's a very intimate journey to do a house for somebody and for them to see how we were living. We have created a lifestyle that people are coming into, and that's a beautiful thing.
Home is just not a piece of wood or bricks. A home is where people care for each other. When you step inside your house after a day of hard work, they're there waiting for you. That kind of love and unconditional support comforts me, and that is home. Both of us have had humble upbringing. We had limited spaces. We probably never dreamt of a home like this.
This area, which is called Chhatarpur, is the only space in Delhi where we actually have all these big, huge lands. When we first saw this space, I literally fell in love with this place and I wanted to build my dream house on this piece of land. The idea when we created this entire home, it should reflect what we are basically as people. We created spaces which were important to us. As a family, all of us are very fond of outdoors. We want to swim, we want to cycle, we want to do yoga, we want to jog.
All these activities has really brought us together as a family.
For my daughter to grow up in these open spaces is one of the dreams which probably a lot of parents would look for their kids. We've built that gazebo surrounded by the trees. So that part of the house does not get any sun. There's shade all throughout the day. So it's really one of the ideal retreats to practice yoga. Yoga has completely changed me as a human being. This place probably brings that culture of being a yogi much more alive.
I love cooking. I love exploring with a lot of ingredients. So then it becomes important for me to get the right vegetables. So if you have the space, why not grow those vegetables in-house?
%30 of our kitchen requirements are being fed in terms of vegetables and fruits from what we grow here. That's a way of life. Recycle, reuse is probably the mantra for every one of us.
The most time I love spending is the main living room of the house, and I really enjoy sitting here and enjoying the beauty outside. We've seen birds giving birth to babies from here, hatching over eggs, and the peacocks coming by and knocking on our glass windows. It's very cozy and it's a very warm place to be in.
My design style is very contemporary modern. There are a lot of free-flowing spaces, open facade, integrating outside with inside, straight line design. If you look at the entire main ring of the structure, it's a very horizontal structure. Going in sync with the entire design philosophy, we've tried to use simpler material. If you see, we have used a lot of exposed bricks, we have used exposed concrete.
We built a library inside this house for her. Books take up a lot of space, and we keep buying a lot of books for her because she's a voracious reader. She would just finish one novel in 2 days.
We wanted to create areas where we can entertain our friends. Friends are an extremely important, integral part of what you are. My wife, she also loves to host people. She's a very gracious, generous host.
We've never thought it as just our place. We love people, we love our friends, and there are a lot of spaces where they can move around, and we spend a lot of quality time together with them.
This house basically was conceptualized with the idea of all the luxuries of modern living. We have a home theater in this house, we have a place where we can play pool. This space becomes alive when people are there. I have to share my success, my joy with my friends, my family, people who matter to me. social fabric is one thing which really distinguishes India as a society from a lot of other places. And this home perfectly reflects what we are as individuals, what we are as family probably. And that is the virtue we stand by.